coming out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Hey man, say man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. Boom, I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Y'all know the routine. Let's go. Let's get it, man. 150K, man. Let's get the meet and greet pumped up. Let's do it, man. Big love to all my subscribers. Big love to all my members. Let's go hype the video, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Make sure you subscribe. That's how we get this ball rolling, man. Let's get it. Let's go, TBP Nation. Up. Oh, Lord. Hopefully you never end up in the penitentiary. Hopefully, prayerfully. But if you do, this is some news you can use, man. It's a lot that goes with prison etiquette and cell etiquette and things that you need to know. But this is one of the main things in this prison, man. You have to notice going in, especially if you go in the cell with somebody who been in the penitentiary for just a minute. You need to know, man, when you use that bathroom, the choice is yours. You need to sit down or you need to flush when you're using that bathroom. You need to sit down and flush and or when you need to pass gas. That's just cell etiquette, man. You can't be in the cell just fighting all willy-nilly like you on the street or something, or you ain't in an 8x10 cell with another dude that got to smell your, you know what I'm saying, and hear your, farts, man. That's not gonna cut it, man. You can't go over there to that toilet, man, and just start pissing and not flushing, and he can hear that. Either you got to get down on your one knee and sit down and piss so you won't flush, and flush so he can't hear it, or you got to sit down. If you don't want to feel like a girl and sit down and take a piss, then flush the toilet. But by no means do you stand up there and just, man, you can get, hey, I done seen many of them, man. I tell you, many get what they were looking for just by doing that, just by urinating, just by using the bathroom and not knowing where they at. You know what I'm saying? It's a man within 5, 6, 7 feet away from you, dog. A grown man. You understand me? And you got to know the timing. You don't just get up. Even if you got to use a bathroom, you just don't get up, especially if you got to do the number 2. You dig? You just don't get up and go put the curtain up and start using the bathroom when a man has just made a meal, when a man is just getting ready to eat, or he just beginning to eat, or he prepping his food to eat. You got to hold that. You got to hold that, bro. Just like if you was in a car on the street and you can't get to, you got to hold that. Because these are things that can get you hurt in the penitentiary. Because even with your naivete and you don't know, to the other man, it's like automatic. He gonna feel like you disrespecting him. You know what I'm saying? And I know dudes who have not known, and it cost them. Youngins, it cost them. I know one little youngin, he went to go sit down, put the curtain up, and the dude just finished making his meal, dog. He get up and go put the curtain up, and dude is like, you know what I'm saying? And he literally goes over there and sit down and start using the bathroom. And dude is on the other side like, I mean, young blood, what you doing? And I'm using the bathroom. I'm flushing though. Man, dude, get up, rip the curtain down, and start whooping right there on the toilet. Right on the toilet, man. I mean, during the count time, crushed them. Crushed them, man. You can hear him in there all that. And he ain't, it's just, dudes in the penitentiary already, man, especially if you've been there for years, especially anything over a decade, but you got so much pressure on you already, so much stuff on your mind, and sometimes one little thing will make you snap. One little thing, man. Man, the doors come open, man, dude come up out there raggedy and beat all up. He run down to his homeboys and like, man, what, you know what I'm saying? They ready to church up. Old head go run back up in the cell. get the door closed. I guess he up in there getting scrapped. 5 minutes later, get the door open, come back out there, say, let's get it popping. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. And they got the church in the round, man. Then it became a big old thing. You know what I'm saying? So dude refused to go back in the cell. He ain't going back in the cell. And the old heads was like, and y'all ain't jumping them neither. So it was a big old thing, man. And old youngin ended up going to jail. You know what I'm saying? He ain't tell nothing like that, but he almost got old head locked up because they looking at his bruises like, what you know what I'm saying? They gonna automatically look at your celly. But he ain't tell nothing. But he ended up getting up out of there just for that. Just for having to use the bathroom at an inappropriate time. You gotta hold that, man. You gotta know. And I'm gonna tell you right now, off the rip, I don't care who you is, and I don't care what you say. If you in the cell with one of them Muslims, one especially one that's on his deen, you not standing up in that joint and peeing, bro, and not flushing it. They don't even want you to really stand up and flush the toilet. They got a whole thing about that toilet. They say there's a lot of fecal matter and stuff come up out of the toilet when you flush it. It comes up. Man, they get on their knees to urinate. You know what I'm saying? They get on their knees to urinate, and then they put some over top of the toilet, and then they flush the toilet. They make a whole toilet cover out of cardboard and hold it over top of the toilet every time they flush the toilet because they say the fecal matter is coming up, fecal, whatever it is. They say it's coming up. So it's a real thing with them. You know what I'm saying? And they not gonna use the bathroom when you in there, no matter how bad they gotta use it. I don't know what they be doing during the lockdown, because sometimes we doing lockdown, man, a whole week, but they not gonna do it. And they not gonna flush the toilet until they finish. Even if they doing number 2. Everybody in the penitentiary knows this around where I'm from. They call it the Muslim-ish. The Muslim poop, man. You can smell it because you know when a Muslim using the bathroom because everybody else flushes the toilet as they use it if they doing the number 2. Muslims don't do that because they don't want to flush the toilet while their backside is on the toilet. So they're not going to flush till they finish. So you're going to smell that. This is why they don't use the bathroom while you in the cell, because they that's their courtesy of giving you the respect. And they want the same respect when you use the bathroom in the cell too. So this is where the conflict come in. You understand? They don't want you, standing up using the bathroom and flushing. They don't want you to do that if you're in the cell with them. So that's going to create a whole situation right there. This is why a lot of dudes don't even want to be in the cell with a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Plus, they going to pray. They pray on the floor. So they saying all this stuff popping up, being on the floor. I get on the floor, I pray. It's going to be an issue, dog. And I'm telling you, so your best issue is not to be in the cell with a Muslim. Because no matter who you are, what your reputation is, bro, you're going to be dealing with a whole mob. Yeah, the Muslims, that's a whole mob. You understand me? You got an issue with that Muslim in that cell. You got an issue with the nation. You got an issue with Sunni. You got an issue with Islam. And they not playing, man. They moving on a purposeful level. You understand me? So these are all things in the penitentiary that people don't know if you just coming in, but these are things that you need to know. You need to know because they don't sanction who they put you in the cell with. You could come straight in a Muslim cell with me. That's why I said you're going in. And you're going to find out all these things, and you may feel like he's trying to dictate to you. But like I said, if you really look at it deep, he giving you the same respect. He's not going to use the bathroom when you in there. He not. You know what I'm saying? Especially the number 2. And that's good for you. You can smell that joint in the block. News be in the block sitting there talking, kicking it, playing cards or something. Be like, man, what the? Oh, man, that wasn't a Muslim using the bathroom. And that what it be. That's what it be, dog. So it's just these little things, man. And then, like I said, man, it be an issue. I think when Debo had that issue with the Muslim, I think that's what it was all stemmed from. I think they had a younger Muslim in the cell with him. They had a younger Muslim in the cell with him, right? And by them having him in the cell with him and Debo, big boy, you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all about Debo, 6'5", you know what I'm saying, about 300, And he thinking I can do what I want, man. You don't tell me. And that little young scary Muslim, okay, boom, boom, boom. He ain't telling me. He asked him. That little youngin went to the rest of the Muslim. He went to the Muslim that was in the block, told him. He said something to Debo. Debo bucked up on him. He said, okay, my brother. He went and told the Imam. The Imam said, oh, yeah. Boom. Call that shot. The next thing you know, he was in the stairway trying to get up out of that joint. Shirt ripped all the way off. They threw something on his head. They not playing, my dude. They not playing with you. Straight up, they coming. If he say go get him, they go and get him. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, they go and get him. So whoever you is and whoever you with, if you got more or they know you affiliated, they gonna send more people. That's all. They just gonna send more. And they crash out. You know what I'm saying? They crash out. If the Imam tell them to go get you and you standing there talking to the warden, yeah, sir, I need to know about my trip. They ain't coming to get you. He ain't coming to get you. Get him too. Get in the way. You dig? I'm so sincere. I'm so sincere. They not playing like that, dog. So these are small things, but they turn into big things. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll get them youngest and they get in their feelings, they get in their ego. And I mean, tell me, I ain't sitting there, you know, bad man, ain't no girl. Okay, brother, well, you ain't gotta sit down, but flush that towel in. Or get on your knee. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching TV or I don't want to hear another man pissing. You know what I'm saying? Man, all right. And it's gonna be a problem. I done had issues with dudes like that. I don't like it. I don't want to hear you pissing. I truly don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear you piss. And then you got old school dudes that just in the old way. Like Jerry, me and Jerry almost had an issue about the same thing. I said, Jerry, you got to flush the toilet, dog. But I'm not pushing it, but I'm letting them know you got to flush the toilet, dog. When you take it to pee, man, flush the toilet, man. I appreciate it. I don't want to hurt. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes even cut the water on. They cut the sink water on and flush the toilet. I don't want to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. Where else in life you going as a man and you gonna be sitting down and you can hear another man pissing? You don't want to hear that, bro. You understand me? That's just disrespectful in every kind of way you can think of. You know, and it reminds you where you at. It reminds you of what situation you in. And you don't need to be reminded of that because you can already see that. So, when them youngins get in there, you know, they get to smoking weed, they be high, they be munching, and they be doing that, and they throw the cut up and try to use the bathroom when you watching TV or you just finish eating or you getting ready to start eating or, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it becomes an issue, man. You got to get in the cell with somebody who understands what's going on. You got to get in the cell with somebody who got some type of respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect is given in order for it to be received. You know, you got to give your respect to them and you talk to them. You're going to give dude the first fair warning. You tell them off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, this is how we do this, man. Or this how you do this. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a difficult, touchy situation because you're dealing with grown men. And grown men are already being told what to do by the administration. They don't want to be told what to do by you. I don't see how it works with the gang dudes or or especially the gang dudes. I don't see how it works with them. They got a problem with somebody telling them what to do, but you in the gang, your people tell you what to do. The administration tell you what to do, and if you ain't the shot caller in the gang, somebody is telling you what to do, but you don't want nobody else telling you what to do. I guess having too many people tell you what to do becomes the issue, because that's the whole thing about me with gangs. I'm about to be in the gang and I got locked up by myself and I'm going to have somebody telling me what to do. Hey, man, I need you to go bust his head. Oh, man, he in the way, man. He ain't good for the organization, man. You do it. I do that and go suffer the repercussions behind that and go to hole and whatever they come behind that. And what you going to be doing? Come on, man. That don't make sense to me. But that's how they roll, though. So, you know, you got to understand that, man. So, like I say, it be a little clashes with the gang members when they get messed around and get put in the cell with the Muslims, because the Muslims is gonna put the law down off the top. They don't care who you with. They don't care, man. They don't care you with the Bloods, the Crips, the GDs, the CDs, the ABCDs, and the EFGs, and the FBIs, and the C. They don't care. If you ain't with Allah, they don't care. You heard me. Straight up. And that's real talk, man. And it depends on who the Imam is. If he an Imam, is he about peace in school? But trust and believe me, I've been on them jokes with the Iman, they about peace too, until you break their peace. And then they want a piece. They want a piece of you. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna get it one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, but I done seen these situations occur, man. And like I said, I had my few incidents with youngest, but for the most part, it ain't never get to the point where physical, because like I say, when I approach you or when I tell you from being in the cell with me, I'm going to tell you in a decent manner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to try to belittle you. I'm not going to try to make you seem small. I'm just going to say, bro, that ain't a good look in the cell. But plus, I'm not going to actually do nothing I ain't going to do. If I go use the bathroom, I'm going to cut the water on flush the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Even when I take a pee, that's what I'm going to do. When I take a leak, I'm going to be flushing and I'm going to have the water on. Because I don't want you to hear that, because I don't want to hear yours. You see what I'm saying? And if we ain't on no lock or nothing, I'm going to try not to use the bathroom. If I got to use the bathroom, till you know what I'm saying, till you ain't in the cell. Man, I don't lock now. I'm saying I'm a human being. If I got to go, I'm going to end up going. But on regular, just daily, if I got to use the bathroom in this counter, I'm going to wait till the count is over and you gone. Then I'm going to close the door and handle my business. I expect you to do the same. You see what I'm saying? So you give what you want to receive. But a lot of dudes don't understand that. You know, and a lot of youngins, man, they just pop up at any time, man. They go, you know, you laid back, relaxed, you watching a movie or something, or you watching the game or something. We in the cell, it's count time or something. He want to jump up, hit the floor, go up, throw the cut up, and he over this jump. Man, come on, man. You got to smell this stuff, and it just gonna throw you all the way off. You know what I'm saying? And it's just inappropriate timing, man. Everything in life is with time. Penitentiary is no different. It's timing, bro. If you do something at the wrong time, you can get the wrong reaction. You do it at the right way at the right time, you can get a whole different reaction. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these things you need to know, though. I remember my homeboy, Big Rip, man. I was up Wallace Ridge, man. And Big Rip just got there. Big Rip that's a whole nother ball game. You talking about a real live monster looking animal. Arms big, strong as I don't know what. Big. You know what I'm saying? And I knew him from being back and forth DC and Virginia. I knew him since he was like 12, 13 years old. Always been a big dude for his size, man. You used to call him Monkey, man. Arms so long. Now he big as all outdoors, man. One of the strongest dudes in the system, you know. And he up that joint. They put him in the cell right beside me. I hadn't seen him since he was a teenager, you know. And he had a celly up in there, and everything seemingly was cool. It was cool for about 2 weeks, a week or two. And next thing you know, his celly laid up on the bed, man, and just broke wind, just fought it. Burp. Big Rip lost his ever-loving mind. Wait, you bust your hand parts up in here? No, man, I had to go, man. It slipped out. No, man, you and me, man. Get up, man. Get up, man. Get up. Snatch him off the bed. Boom, put him to the floor. Man, what you doing? You don't bust your hand parts, man. I'm up in the cell with you, man. You can't see that door? Go put your hand pots to the door, man. Bust your hand pots outside the crack of that door. Sit on that toilet, flush that toilet. You don't do that up in here, man. You think I'm a sucker? Snapping. I'm next door. I'm like, what this? Man, I'll kill you up in here, man. You know who you playing with, man? Man, dude up in there, I know he's scared to death. I know he's scared, man. Rip arms about this big. I know he's scared to death. Rip dude dips with a man hanging on his neck. Real dips. Yeah, I know he's scared to death up in this piece. Next thing you know, man, the cell doors open and everything. Boom, 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 boom. Ripped him through the mattress out to see you got to get up out here. He got to go. Doors pop up. I go, what's up, bro? He got to go. He got to go. He know. He can't come back up in there. What happened? You all right? He up in there trying to bust his hand pots, man, up in there. Man, he don't go to the door. Don't get on the toilet. Then he get him out of here today. Yeah. And he got up out there. He got up out there. You know, best thing for him. He don't stand there with that beast. This what's going on in the penitentiary, boys and girls. Yeah, you can't even pass gas in peace in penitentiary without possibly getting hurt. You understand what I'm telling you? You can't pass gas in the penitentiary without possibly getting hurt. If you pass gas in the pod around the wrong person, you possibly can be getting stalked. Yeah, you got some freak bammers in there. They like that too. Yeah, they heard you pass gas. They be making statements like, huh? Sweet music from the cheeks I love. Play it again, Sam. Who did that? Who did that? When I first got to penitentiary, I seen them old bammers do that. I said, man, what the? Man, what? Man, them old bammers will make you want to kill them. Yeah, them old freak bammers be in there, Joe be like, I smell it. I smell it. I be like, man, what the? Some out of them pass gas. Yeah, man. Yeah. This is where you at. This is the world you in. Man, you be wanting, man. I was young too. I first heard that. I'm like in my early 20s. I'm hearing old freak bammers say stuff like that, and you can smell. You can see somebody pass gas. You might be like, and you heard one of them old bammers be like, oh, I like it. Oh, I like who they came from. Man, I be like, man, let me. And you can't go nowhere. Where you going? You can't go. You be like, want to get out of here. Like, where am I at, man? What's it? You can't go nowhere. You stuck. You around these people. You can't get from around these people. So you got to learn how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And deal with each one of these people accordingly, man. But, man, yeah, man, it's a different world in there, my dude. Yeah, you can't even pass gas free up in there. That might cost you. It might cost you. You dig? So stay out here on these streets while y'all can, man. Because I'm telling you, you're going into a world that you know nothing about. And you might be deep in the game, but you're going to have the rules missing. And the rules is what you're going to need to survive. You dig? Y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. I'm just letting you know what's going on the other side of that gate, man. Stay on this side, man. It's the best side, man. I'm telling you, I cry to you before I lie to you. Y'all be safe, be smart, make a decision, man. Hype the video, leave a comment, leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. And if you're really rocking with your boy, get the membership. I got something for you over there. If you're ready for it. Y'all be safe, be smart, make a decision, man, and duck them hooks.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.